Hello, statue collectors. This is the Batman statue collector, and I'm once again coming to you live from my Bat Cave. And this episode, I'd like to do a quick review on this amazing statue. This is a 1/4 scale premium format by Sideshow Collectibles, and this is, of course, Poison Ivy. This is an original Poison Ivy. There are two different versions of her. This is the original one that they came out with. This is not the green with envy, although I do like the green with the envy. This particular piece is the exclusive version, and I'll talk a little bit more about that in just a second, but I wanted to give you the full view of her. This particular one is a little bit custom on my part. I did paint her. Some of the original paint was a little bit dull in my opinion. Especially after seeing Green with Envy and the way that they made her pop. So what I did is I went through and I gave her a little bit more of an update with the greens and also some of the purples. I didn't touch the hair at all or the face. I left that alone. But I did update the greens and made it lighter, and I think it looks a lot better. Hopefully you'll agree with me as you look at the statue. But I'll give you a quick review here, and I'll start at the base. This base is a little bit different than some of the other ones. It is round like the other ones. However, it's got this little decorative element here on the bottom with the gold, kind of a flat gold color. Not much to that part, but then you get up to the top and you see a little bit of a sculpted base with the rockwork and the vines. I did go through and add a little bit of the lighter greens to this base as well to give it a little bit more pop. And then as you can see the vines going up the top here. It's got this one little flower bud here in the front. And then these little areas here I'll kind of go around so you can see all the different vines. Then as we go up, you'll start to see the actual plant monsters here. Like I said, I did go in and add a little bit, the purple, I added a little brighter purple. The purple on top, you can see the difference. There's the purple on top, the original purple, and then the purple that I did. So I just kind of brightened it up a little bit. And then this particular head right here is the exclusive. The other plant monster head just kind of was droopy, real tiny. This one has the open mouth with the crazy teeth. Again, I added a little bit of purple to that one as well, a little bit brighter purple to make that pop. And like I said, I feel like it makes the plants pop a lot more. I really like the way that it turned out. As we go up this piece, one thing I didn't mention yet is that this piece is fully sculpted. It is a premium format, but it is the first DC piece that they did that didn't have any cloth whatsoever, any mixed media. So I thought that was pretty interesting. But I'm glad they didn't, because I feel like the paint itself is really well done and the sculpt is really well done. So here you can see the actual bodysuit here is composed of plants and leaves and things like that. So again, I did lighten that area up with the green. Here you can see some more of the green effect that I did. Just to lighten it up, just to give it a little bit more of a pop. Face sculpt is beautiful. Really well done. I got one with good eyes. There was a whole bunch of eyes that were hand painted that were real wonky looking, but I think I got a pretty good one. It looks pretty good straight on. I feel like she does look good. There's a whole statue look there. This statue was one of the very early on pieces. I feel like they sculpted her very nicely. Yeah, I feel like she looks pretty darn good from almost every angle. Again, I love the detailing on the pants with the vine work. I feel like they did really, really good with that. I'm going to try to rotate her around a little bit so you can see the back side here and what she looks like. Again, great work in the back with her hand through the hair. Another flower bud there. Heels kicked up. But again, that is basically what she looks like. You know, there's not too much to say other than the fact that I really do like this sculpt. I love the color that I added, just because I really feel like it gives it a really, really good pop. I love the color, especially when you match it with the red of Harley Quinn and the black or purple of Catwoman and the of course the purple of the Joker suit. I just think that the green really does pop in my collection. So I really like this piece a lot. I would definitely recommend her to anybody that wants a Poison Ivy piece. I'm sure that they will probably come out with other versions of her in the future. But for this piece, you can't go wrong. I know this is a harder piece to come by now. This is an older piece. But again, I feel like it's very well done. I mentioned the other one, the Green with Envy. I really like her as well, and I feel like probably the paint apps on her are just a little bit better. But I'm not as big of a fan of the green skin. I like the more human aspect of her with just the flesh color. But I do really think that the Green with Envy also turned out really nice. So, like I said, this is basically just my quick review. Just wanted to give you a look of her to show you how well she was put together and how well she did turn out. A great sculpt by Sideshow. This is one they should definitely be proud of from top to bottom. Like I said, the paint was dull, so I did touch that up. I'd love to hear your comments below as to if you thought I should have painted it or not. This is one that I won't sell. This is one that'll stay in my collection. And so I didn't really feel like painting it was a big deal. Of course, if I was going to resell it or something, somebody might not want the repainted version. But I'd love to hear your comments on that below. What you think this statue looks like, if you think it's an improvement over you know, what you may have seen in the past. I'd also love for you to subscribe, so you can click that below. I love doing these videos, so I'd like to keep them coming. So let me know what you think, and I hope you've enjoyed this review of the Poison Ivy Premium Format by Sideshow Collectibles. Until next time, this is the Batman Statue Collector. I'll see you next time.